This is We've Been Drinking MMA. We are talking about the first fight on the main card. Cameron Saaiman versus Christian Rodriguez. I am going Christian Rodriguez, maybe with a sprinkle of going the distance. I don't know yet. But what do you think about that backhand?
Man, yeah, my prediction is that it's going all 3 rounds, going the distance. So that's going to be my bet that I place on this fight. As far as a tentative pick, it's really, really hard to say for me, just because Saman has the leg kicks, has the, I guess, aggression you could say, but then Rodriguez is quick inside the pocket with the head movement, and if Saaiman goes for the takedown, if Rodriguez goes for the takedown, Rodriguez did to Rosas in the
Yes.
grappling, able to turn it around, get on top, and Saaiman,
Derailed that hype train.
yeah, and this is another guy who doesn't have the same hype as Rosas, but Saaiman is 22 years old, 9-0, undefeated, 3 KOs in his last 5, but those KOs are on the ground and against fighters who just really weren't that great on the ground. And Rodriguez, as we know, what he did against Rosas on the ground was amazing. Fast off his back, really, really quick twitch on the ground. And so I guess tentatively I would say maybe Saaiman, but it really doesn't matter because Saman's not throwing with enough power, in my opinion. And the only way
Not in his hands anyway.
exactly, not he got good leg kicks. He's a young kid developing. Trying to be aggressive, but Rodriguez is not going to counterpunch KO him or anything like that either. So I feel like on the feet it's just kind of like neutralized ish. Saaiman's slight advantage, and then if it somehow goes to the ground, if Rodriguez wants to take it to the ground, guess what? He can top control Saaiman. Saaiman's is pretty good at getting back to his feet, so it's going to be like it could be some grapple fest going on. It could be a little bit of leg kicking here and there. I just don't really like picking, actually putting money on an actual fighter in this fight. In my opinion, even if I was picking Saaiman, let's say I guess I am in this case leaning towards Saaiman, I can't bet him because he's got pillow hands. He just doesn't throw with enough power, so he's not going to finish Rodriguez. And the only way Saaiman's going to finish him is if it's on the ground and with ground and pound. But Rodriguez is too slick off the back. He's too quick, and he showed he can turn it around on Rosas and get on top. So it's going to turn in, if it does go on the ground for the possible finish, Rodriguez easily turns it around and grapples and gets dirty, and it's a messy fight, and it goes to decision.
The only way that I see Saaiman winning this fight is like he keeps his kicking range, and he doesn't allow Rodriguez to get inside and stand and grapple with him. Because if that happens, I think Rodriguez is gonna have a very, very easy time. But if Saaiman is actually able to get his kicks off, because he can kick,
we saw
he throws with attention when he kicks.
We saw what Saaiman did with Terrence Mitchell. Terrence Mitchell took him down. Saaiman was really good, very calm under pressure in there on the ground, and able to get back up. Good with the wrist control and very calm, like we said. And so Saaiman, I think he can have it's hard I don't really see Rodriguez just subbing Saaiman either. So that's why I don't really see a path to finish for either guy in all likelihood. That I really just see it going the distance in every way. No subs, no KOs, because of just how they KO and how they sub. It's just not going to work against each other. So I see it being a style matchup where it goes the distance. I'm excited to see what's the over 2 round prop bet,
like going to round 3 type thing.
Yeah, like going to round 3 maybe, because there might be a sub late or maybe a weird TKO or something if it does happen, or just going all 3 rounds is really what I'm really thinking. I'm hoping for all 3 rounds because Saaiman has a lot of TKOs against guys who are not that good on the ground. And then Rodriguez has 2 subs in his last 5 fights against fighters who are just, again, not that great on the ground. They have a decent finish rate, so we have a good chance to make the all 3 rounds be like maybe minus 120 or something like that, 120 to make 100. I'm hoping that'll be the odds. And let's see what happens. I'm excited to see what the odds are when it comes out, but I really see this being kind of like grapple fest and kind of just back and forth, much ado about nothing. But I'm excited to see how Saaiman is progressing, and I'm excited to see Rodriguez kind of perform with the he's so fast off his back, right? What he did to Rosas, I'm just a fan. We're just fans of him because he's just like so quick off the back.
Because you expected something on a Rosas,
with the
and then Rodriguez like no shot.
It was amazing. It was just like, dude, he's so confident. You don't see that many guys who get when they get taken down. How quick they are about twitching to get back up and to turn.
Sprawling.
You don't see people like that. So it's a guy who's really good at he's a specialist. I mean, I'm not saying he's a specialist, but that is his maybe greatest weapon, is the fact that he can easily out-grapple somebody when he gets taken down. It's kind of a weird situation, so it's kind of cool to see a fighter with a kind of a special ability you don't see every day. So I'm excited to see him perform, excited to see Saaiman and see if his striking's improved a little bit. But
it's going to be a fun fight to watch. I'm going Rodriguez.
Going with Saaiman tentatively, but ultimately we're both, I think, betting it goes all 3 rounds.
I think we're in agreement about that. Yeah. No problems.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment.
Yes.
Appreciate you.